So this is definitely not the first time that we've talked about this particular rumor. We talked about this probably a month or two ago on the channel in regards to Edge making his return to WWE. And there's been some further information that has come out on the internet. It's been reported several times by multiple people. And I kind of just want to analyze the news for what it is. But yes, we are absolutely talking about Edge making his return to WWE for an in-ring capacity. And of course, Edge has actually denied this rumor yet again. But the rumor is that Edge would be making his in-ring return as a special entrant in the Royal Rumble in 2020, which is sometime next month. And this is pretty interesting stuff because obviously Edge, everybody knows what's happened with his health, and there's definitely been some concerns there. But, Edge is a WWE Hall of Famer. He's a legend. A lot of people have been wanting to see him return, or so I thought. And I think a lot of this came down to some of the comments I've seen on the previous video that I've uploaded months ago, where people had specifically said that they did not want to see him risk his health or whatever it may be. And while it is very well possible that it is a risk, obviously we know that his injury history is pretty serious. I just personally don't see, especially in today's climate, WWE putting him in harm's way. With the Royal Rumble, I think you kind of have him do the spot where he could spear multiple people and then get thrown out. I don't see this being a situation where Edge is going to return and have like this huge long-term full-time run. But what I could see happening is Edge returning to WWE, having select few matches with guys that are pretty well known to be safe, but also in the same situation as like Daniel Bryan. So Daniel Bryan doesn't work too many house shows, if any. He's very, very limited on his in-ring. And then, of course, there's like this protocol that he has to follow to ensure that he is cleared. And I think that is going to be very similar to what we can expect with Edge. So yes, Edge has denied this on Twitter. He has denied this on social media. And that is him doing his part. I'm not saying that this is 100% true, but, a lot of it does make sense. And as a fan, I always look back to some of those best moments in pro wrestling. And a lot of them, for me, involve him, obviously being involved in some capacity. So in 2020, if Edge were to return, and if it did happen, regardless of what he's saying on social media, I, for one, would be excited if this means that he can continue to do wrestling, but also maintain a good, healthy situation. So obviously, we don't know what's really going to happen for sure, but if he is, in fact, a surprise entrant, consider this no longer a surprise. You guys know how social media works, but here on Destination Pro Wrestling, guys, we talk about the rumors, we talk about what's going on, and I, for one, am really excited to see if many people's opinions have changed. But the way I see this, Edge could be one of those guys that, enters the Royal Rumble, maybe at number 27, hits a couple spears, gets thrown out, whatever it may be. And I think you build a WrestleMania program. I think at one point you probably do a Saudi Arabian show. I think that's a very big possibility. And I think you just start seeing them limited action for the next year or two, and then that's it. I don't know if they would ever consider putting Edge into the Hall of Fame with Christian as a tag team, but I can see them doing something like that if he were to make his in-ring return. And then, of course, everybody would love to see Christian return. That is the question mark, but I'm going to say pretty much no at this point. But guys, let me know what you think. Destination Pro Wrestling, youtube.com/DPW, Destination PW. And let me know what you guys think, and we'll talk about this more as we get more developments, more information. This is your boy Ango from Destination Pro Wrestling. I'll see you next time.